The first thing you need to do when building a fire in your home is ensure your ash pot is cleaned out. I like to keep a galvanized bucket right outside the front door, so I can just come in here, I want to build a fire, scoop it out, and start building. This shovel here used to be my grandfather's coal shovel. I think it's probably 100 years old now. Back in the days when they had Franklin stoves and they burned coal in them. I remember used to climbing in my grandfather's coal box whenever his house. My mother would be like, "Oh my God, you're all dirty!" And I'm like, "Yep, I'm a boy." When I build my fire, I like to put my large logs on the bottom. Because of the configuration of my box being wider than deeper, put a big log in front and a shorter log in the back. Then we're going to stack up on top with a different size. On the very bottom, I like to take a small pile of tinder and we're going to place it down here in between the two large logs. What's going to happen is when we put the next layer of wood on, it's going to fall down, the embers will fall down in here and ignite the second tinder pile. This ensures you get a really good light the first time and you waste as few matches or as flicks of a lighter as possible. So you can shave off some pieces with your pocket knife. Make a nice little pile down in there. Some people might say, "Oh, just use those starter logs." Well, let's pretend you're out of them, which is why you're watching this video. If you got some old bills or old shreddables, for instance, this is one of my first tax returns, you can sit like a nice piece of paper in here. You don't want to put too much because paper creates a lot of ash, and it's not something you want to do. And it also burns very fast and very hot, but it's going to help things build up. So we'll put a speck of paper in there, and then we'll take some of these pieces of kindling here, and we'll lay them across. This is called the log cabin style of making a fire. So you got some going that way, and some going this way. The drier the wood you have, the better. Dry wood will just catch on fire like paper, but it'll burn a little bit longer. And when I light this, it's nice to have a few pieces sticking around still so I can continue to feed the top of it to get it going. Take some of the really dry pieces and just keep adding to it. Eventually she'll begin to light. And sometimes you might have to put another piece of paper in there. Sometimes your wood's damp. We just had a rain. Some of my wood is damp. I got to build a new wood shelter outside, but till then, we'll figure it out. Don't be afraid to slowly build on top of it. Make more air pockets. And there you go. I think she's going to burn. Open our dampers up. Close the flue down a little bit. Keep the heat inside. Keep it building. Hope you enjoyed this fire building with me. Grab a cold one and have a good evening.